Pleasant good evening to one and all. Welcome back to the REGTC. It's primetime action. It's a big clash. It's top of the table versus bottom. It's the Ducks United. They're up against the Western Predators. Last time I checked the men's league standings, the Ducks were well and clear at the top of the table. While the Predators, I think they just have the solo point. I think the Predators had a one last time I checked.
The good thing about the senior men's league, it's
You
much
never
longer.
know.
And so you can have a string of loss, and then you have a string of wins, and you're back in business. But I think it's going to take a rocket to catch Ducks with the kind of forms that they're in.
They've not lost. I don't think they've drawn either.
They haven't come close to either.
It's been easy going for them so far, I must say. Very easy going. But they are taking on the Western Predators FC. And your lineup. I'm trying to get the lineups up. The internet is not being cooperative right now at all. Right. Let me get somewhere now. Yes. The Ducks United lineup does read in goal for them. It's Jelani Lawrence, the number one. Zanya Donahue is in defense, along with Captain Akeem McIntyre, the man matter. Zanya Donahue, he's in number 3. Dondre Charles is in number 18. He's in midfield along with Elijah St. Jean, the number 14, and Jermaine Ricketts, the number 16. New addition for them in midfield as well. Keroy Reed, the number 9. He is in for them today. So that's a poor start, really. Because he gave it straight to the man I'm about to mention, leading this forward line. Sylvanus James, he's in number 10, and partnering him up front, Jose Torres. He is the number 11. Very, very strong lineup. I suspect Mali, rather than playing as an out-and-out striker, he'll just drop deeper and let Sylvanus and Torres play ahead of him. He'll play more of a creative role. I'll get the Western Predators lineup for you in just a moment. But just to confirm, it does look like a back 3 of Crooks, Keroy Reed. So it's a back 4. O'Donoghue is playing at right back. Reed is playing in center back along with Mata. And at right back, it's Zanya O'Donoghue. Then Dondre Charles is in the midfield with Pogba and Ricketts. Here's Sylvanus. This is trouble. Sylvanus at pace. Sylvanus tries to cut inside. That will be a corner. Immediately, the first signs of life for the electric Sylvanus James. Corner kick to the Ducks United FC. For the Predators, thrill line up quickly. It's Royal Sender, he's in goal. Imani Amidi is the captain in number 9. Kern Caddy in number 6. Deshaun James, I really like him. I really like Deshaun James, the number 7. Kyron Woodley Richardson in number 8. Alpha McLean number 12. Kamari Ruwan, the man Chucky, he's number 16. Cardney Rennie, he's in number 17. And someone is whipped in toward the near post. Kyrie Woodley, he's in number 21. Braylon Bryan at the number 26. And Jonathan Alfred, as a volley comes in, Alcindor deals with it. Alfred, the number 29. And I do think a change hasn't made in the lineup because Evo Minette, the number 13, is starting. And I need to see who he is in for. But he is starting. And not sure if I'm seeing Kern Caddy. Here comes Amadi. Imani Amadi trying to drive. Amadi shifting it wider here. It's a lovely ball out wide there for Kyrie Woodley. Woodley on the turn. Woodley pokes it inside. That's very easy for Elijah St. John. Now Torres for Sylvanus. Sylvanus is in behind here. Sylvanus goes for a quick effort. Alcenda was almost caught out. He did well to get a boot out to that one. That will be a corner. But that's just how dangerous Sylvanus can be. Using his pace, his trickery, and tried to go for a clever finish that took a very deft touch to deflect it wide. Corner number 2, the Ducks United in the early goings of this encounter. Ball coming in, and eventually the Predators can clear it. Ducks through. Yeah. Lawrence. O'Donoghue.
Have you seen the bench of? Yes. Have you seen the bench of the Western Predators? As a matter of fact, the Predators are benchless.
Yes, I'm seeing the bench very clearly. I'm seeing the bench very clear. There's nobody on it.
You can see clearly now the rain is gone.
It's a very orange bench. It will be a corner kick yet again to the Ducks United. Taking shot this time. Sylvanus back to Bino Ricketts. They're appealing for a handball. No handball there, says referee Neil Gums. He's the man in the middle today. Assisted by Kevin Paul, the AR1. Reese Challery, AR2. Kevon Hawley, the 4th official. Carisio Alt, your match commissioner. Booted away. Evo. Looking for some support. Eventually we'll find, here comes Cardinal Rennie. Rennie getting past Roy Reed. Cardinal Rennie! Oh, brilliant! Cardinal Rennie! It's happening! It's happening! Rennie is the man! Cypher! The team at the bottom of the league are leading the team at the top of the league. This is the first time
at speed.
Trailed.
Rennie is the man. He is like lightning. Oh, could it be Upset City? Oh, it's happening here. You got to be here at the Raymond E. Gishard Football Stadium. It's Western Predators. Maybe that's why Samaro came into the studio. He was trying to give us a message.
Dogs do not know what just hit them.
Who win here will?
They will feel.
Was that the ubiquitous?
Do you want to call him ubiquitous as well? Either way, for the first time, the Ducks United trail. They don't just trail, they trail to the Western Predators. I don't think the Predators have held a lead all season
in their life. The sad part is that you have all of 83 minutes to go.
And they scored this goal in the 83rd minute. Then maybe you could say pardon. But now, the Predators have to do something that they have not done ever. That's keep a clean sheet for 90 minutes. I don't think Predators have ever kept a clean sheet. Would today not just be the day for that to happen? Here's Kiroy Reed. Charles. Reed again. I don't know if you noticed, but that goal scored because Reed was playing out of position and could not track the run of Cardinal. Reed is not a center back. Reed is a midfielder. So him trying to run with a naturally quick forward like Cardinale will always be problems.
Quick.
He's quick. He's quick. That was a great finish. That was a superb. It was composed. Into the side netting. You couldn't finish a ball better than that if you rolled it with your hand.
That was a great finish.
Ball coming in. Back post. That's going to go in. That's the game. Equalized. The Ducks have wasted no time responding. It's the big man. It's Glenville Mally Rogers who rose highest. It's 1-1 just seconds after the Predators went up.
I can't breathe.
Business as usual now.
This game is going at electric pace. This is lightning, thunder, electricity.
I think the Ducks have woken up now. Back to business as usual.
Never woke a sleeping tiger.
As you said, the worst thing that Predators could have done was score the goal that early.
If I were Predators, I would have stayed calm. I would have behaved.
They celebrated that one a bit too much and Ducks didn't like it. Predators trying to build from the back. Unbooted forward, O'Donoghue getting himself in between man and ball. O'Donoghue again. A lovely turn. Torres now. Still Torres. That's company. Looks like Chucky Ruan there. Now DeAndre Childs putting it across for Mally. Mally to Ricketts. Further wide here for Sylvanus. Sylvanus poking it toward goal. That's sliced away. It will be a corner. And we know what happened the last time Ducks had a corner. Bino will put it into the same place, and he'll look to get the exact same result. They'll crowd the keeper because they have the height advantage. He'll put it right on the goal line. As he does again, Torres gets up, Mally there. They just can't poke it goalward. St. Jean, Reed now. Reed dropping this one wide. It's a lovely ball. He's not offside either. That one behind Mally, however. DeAndre Childs pokes it across here for Mata. Mata floats it up. And Jose Torres can't get there ahead of Royal Sender. Torres again. This time lays it off toward Kiroy Reed now. And Reed drives in a goal, but it goes harmlessly wide.
This game is going at breakneck pace. Breakneck speed.
Chip tie. It's a lovely turn. He has runners. He'll try to use one of them. This time Naomi Crooks gets in the way. And Crooks, using his pace, using his strength, finding Charles. Charles giving it away cheaply. Amity does very well to avoid a challenge as well, Imani Amity. Charles. Looking for Sylvanus. That's well defended. Crucially defended. Chucky Ruan. Launched. Looking for Cardinale.
Who is Chucky Ruan?
It's my Kamari Ruan.
His nickname is Chucky?
They call him Chucky.
Okay.
He's played for the EastEnders before.
And he's Chucky?
He's Chucky.
Why is he called Chucky?
I don't know. When they introduced him to me, they told me his name was Chucky. So I always knew him as Chucky.
So we're going to send Brittany to find out why is Chucky called Chucky. You have some journalism to do.
Here's Cardinale putting it across. This time there's no one there.
He's feeling it.
He's in a mood today. Well, this is trouble. Because Mally sees the run that nobody else saw. Sylvanus trying to get there. Roy misses it. And Sylvanus puts it over. Oh, that's incredible. How did Sylvanus miss that? You shouldn't miss that. You can't miss that.
How did Sylvanus miss that? How did the keeper miss it? He came out with his chest, had no breast, and the ball went past every Munsam and Bagay.
I don't know how that didn't score.
It was a cacophony of
Oh,
errors.
goodness. It was a catastrophe.
An unpleasant catastrophe.
All of that being said, it's a goal kick.
Having said all that, no goal. So I think that Brittany's researching the Chucky affair, trying to find out why Chucky's called Chucky.
Chucky.
She's looking it up on the internet.
Indeed. You have to use Bing. You can't use Google this stuff. You have to go to Bing.
Bing? What's Bing?
Anyone older than anyone?
I think I've been left behind in this generation.
And even Bing is old dated. Lovely term there by Ricketts for Naomi Crooks. Crooks wants runners. Crooks doesn't have any. He has to go to Torres, back to Crooks. Crooks beating a couple. Back here for
You ran
Torres.
into Chucky.
He did run into Chucky.
That's not a good thing.
He's a good defender, is the man, Chucky.
He's a dangerous defender. Ooh, that's a dangerous tackle.
Indeed. Reed was shifted all the way wide here for Zanya O'Donoghue. Oh, lovely flick. That's well defended as well. Evo.
Hey, who?
Matter. Finding Charles.
No, Evo is licking his lips because
Ricketts goes for a hit. That's going to be 6 runs. I think Ricketts is playing some cricket. You know, the World Cup is coming up in a couple months.
But you can see that's not his forte.
Indeed. That's why he's here and not over there.
He looks more like a big hitter at the tail ender.
He comes at number 7, hit 2 big sixes and come out.
I'm looking, I have only one ball, boy.
That's not a good kick. And Torres. Rennie is everywhere. Look at Cardinal Rennie. He wants to pick a pass. Instead goes back for Chucky, who'll give it away a bit cheaply. He has Ricketts. Ricketts sees the run. Predator saw the run as well. So now it's Zanya O'Donoghue, who gives it here to Sylvanus. Sylvanus flicks it toward Charles. Charles can turn. Lay this one off here for Sylvanus. Back to Dondre Charles. Charles turning, twisting.
He's working hard.
He doesn't have an avenue really to get through, but he will win the corner.
I tell you what, Predators, they are competing. They come to play. There's a reason why Samawa came into this booth. Yeah, he had something special to say. He just didn't say it. He was just too shy.
They are playing some good football. Defending stoutly, as you might say. It's another corner. Another in-swinger by Bino Ricketts. So we know exactly where it's going. He wants to head of Mali again. It's high, looking for Mali. This time it finds, ooh, that wasn't bad. It did find Kiroy Reed at the back post. Looking for a goal on his debut, but a bit easy there for Royal Sender.
No one up front.
He can launch it far.
Who's that? James.
Looking for, that is James. I do like James. I like him a lot.
He's surrounded by a sea of yellow. Evo.
Evo gets it back. Evo gets Reed.
Evo will have a long night. There's no sub. So Evo know his play is assured.
There's a sub. Samaro is there. Samaro has to play.
There's a difference between a sub and a substitute.
Samaro's a break glass in case of emergency. You don't use it if you don't have to. It's a good run. It's a very good run, actually. And Cardinal will drive it. That's just a pass, really, for Jelani Lawrence.
But he's smelling blood. That first goal sweetened him, so he's kicking from the hip. He's not taking any prisoners, just shooting from the hip.
I think that's Cardinal's. Oh, that's a lovely ball. I'll get back to that after. Here comes Sylvanus. Sylvanus floats it, looking for Mali. Alcenda comes out. Charles is there. Charles got to get back. Charles did a bit too much work. He should have hit it first time. Still DeAndre Charles. Oh, that's lovely work by DeAndre Charles, and he wins the free kick.
Through his hand. That could be a yellow card.
The point I was making, I do think that's Cardinal Rene's first goal of the season, and his first goal since the D-League of last year. I think the last goal, and I think this is the first goal in, I think, is it
No. He scored the last game.
He did?
Yes. He scored in the last game
he's been in a
against
scoring mood.
Lions, I think. It was 4-1.
He did score the 4-1 game.
So it seems to have found his niche with the Predators.
It's odd because before these 2 goals in 2 games, Cardinal had not scored versus a team not named Diamond FC in over 3 years.
So he could only score Diamond
He
FC?
could have only scored against DFC. Now he scored against Lions and
Where did you
Ducks.
get that stat?
He was my player. Of course I know his stats. Lovely ball. Here's Torres. Oh no. Ay, Dios mío, Torres rushed it. He had no pressure.
He had nothing.
There was nobody there. It was him and the ball, and he just whiffed.
He wasn't even there.
He was barely there because the ball barely went anywhere.
But I must say, it's a fight being put up. We're into the 19th minute, and it is. Look at the scoreboard.
It's 1-1. That's a good game.
This is unprecedented. Ooh, that's unprecedented.
Crooks comes in, and Crooks will win this ball, and Crooks will drive as well. Crooks puts one in here for Sylvanus.
Too hard.
I don't like the way Ducks are playing right now.
Why?
They're not playing their natural game.
I think the first goal put them under pressure, so they're kind of panicking.
They're putting in a lot
They just need to
of
settle
early
down.
crosses. That's not Ducks football. They like to use the angles, get the runners in behind. They're not doing that. They're playing a Limers style of football right now, and it's very odd. They don't keep the ball in the air this long, and they don't ping the ball over the top looking for a striker this much. Here's Woodley. Lovely 1-2. Retry. Oh no! That's a bad challenge.
Trouble. Look at the shin pads fly. They were flying in all directions. I saw about 4 shin pads flew up into the stands.
Indeed.
What a sizzling, scorching tackle.
Luckily for him, he got something off the ball. He went through everything.
He took out man, grass, ball, and land.
He took out everything. He staked his claim for that piece of grass out there.
He took out land and property, life and limb.
No regard for human life for that challenge.
It was a clean tackle, but it looked dangerous.
It looked bad. Malley, this is trouble. He sees the runner. That's well defended, however. I don't think he knew too much about it. I do not think he knew too much about it.
Trouble again,
No.
trouble again.
That's not
Trouble
what
again.
we're up to.
I can see a red card in this game today, and I don't understand why. I don't understand why, because both teams are just going at it physically.
There's no need to. I think Jonathan Alfred there, he's heated.
I could see a red card today.
I don't think Malley is the man you want to square up to. That's a lot of human.
You know, some parents will say to children, if anybody hits you, hit them back. Would you hit back, Malley?
No, that's a lot of human to hit. I would hit Malley, that would hurt me.
I'd run.
That is a lot of human. Not many people try to pick a fight with Malley, and you can clearly see why.
The most exciting part about the Ducks uniform is the goalkeeper's orange. It's blistering canary orange.
Indeed, it's bright. Ricketts? He's not been too involved in this game either.
You don't see that often.
You don't see it too often.
Okay, look here.
It's a good fight. Oh, a lot of footwork. Is that Alpha there?
No, it's Amigo.
There's
Alpha and Amigo.
Ozaman, Amity. And now it's Sylvanus.
Don't you think that the Ducks look a bit rattled?
I don't know. They don't look up to their usual standard. Again, a long ping into no man's land. That's not Ducks football. You can't give them gifts, though. They don't want them. Charles, Ricketts, lovely ball. Sylvanus is in behind.
Number two.
Sylvanus.
Oh no! What a tackle!
Oh,
what a tackle! What a tackle! Who was that?
That was sizzling.
I thought that Sylvanus took too much time. I was already writing in my book.
way too long. He thought he had the entire day,
No, the entire night,
the entire weekend.
the entire month.
In the end, he had no time.
No.
Because it's still one
Who threw that tackle?
I'm still trying to see. Was it Braylon or was it Jonathan Alfred?
I think it was Braylon. He came in the nick of time.
Either way, it was a crucial challenge. That's a good ball in to the near post. Sylvanus recycles it back out
come
wide
back in
for
again.
Ricketts puts it in again. They can't miss this time. Hasn't gone over the line.
It must be a goal. That
The
must
AR
be a
is
goal.
saying that it has.
That must be a goal.
I think Kevin Paul is saying that it has.
I think the defender cleared it. Yes. Yes, it is.
Yes, it is a goal. I think Torres got the crucial touch, and the Dogs have taken the lead. The Dogs back to business as usual. Jose Torres back to his business as usual. Not the most convincing, not the prettiest, but as effective as ever. Dogs regain the advantage. 2-1.
Do you think the floodgates are going to open now?
I hope not. It was a good game. It was a very good game.
It was. It still is.
Here comes Mali.
Trouble. Ooh.
Well defended. If you're going to play out from the back against Dogs, you can't be too cute.
They can't be cute at all. Who's the AR?
That's
One.
Kevin Paul, I think.
Kevin Paul.
Two goals to one in favor of the Ducks United as we are halfway through this first half. I do think the Ducks are missing the walk rate of Jonathan Gishard. This is trouble. Savannah has just drifted offside.
Is Johnny injured?
I'm not sure.
The bench look really rich.
They have a full team, plus subs. This is the most Ducks I have seen in a very long time. St. Jean.
And Elijah St. Jean has settled down to be a very confident midfielder.
Indeed. They've needed him to calm down just a bit. He was a bit reckless when he first came in, but he's filled the void left by Caleb Bryan very well. Took a lot of reshaping and readjusting. Ever since they lost the man Masimba Bowen at the back, they've had to move Mata, who played in midfield all the time. They've had to move him to centre back to try and fill the void.
Is Mata in this game?
He's playing centre back. He's playing centre back. At least he's supposed to be. Lawrence. Crooks.
Just hail up to the man, Millie. He must be working tonight. Or is he still praying?
Maybe still praying, I don't know.
No, I think he's working. He wouldn't leave us here all alone. You know we need help.
O'Donoghue. Torres. Lovely ball here from Mali. Mali. O'Donoghue. Torres. In the half space. Is this one off back toward Zanya O'Donoghue? Mali. Puts this one in. Ooh, it got the better of Alcindor.
Nobody's tracking the course.
Here's
Everybody's
Sylvanus.
walking. Look at everybody walking on the other side.
Charles. Space for Ricketts. Ricketts floats it over. Not quite dealt with. Eventually, Predators can look to clear it. I think they're toying with their food a bit, the Ducks United.
They're toying with their food.
They don't quite know how to break them down. So they're just feeling around right now, trying to get their avenue. Ricketts will hit this one, you know. Only gets it horribly wrong. I think his compass needs realigning. I think he was aiming for the goal that's behind the fence over toward that dirt patch in the corner.
The wrong goal. I tell you what, if I was the ball boy, I would move to that area because they're peppering that side of the field. He's just been worked to death. And he's only him. So he's just walking left, right, and center.
Non-stop.
I mean, obviously you don't need a ball boy on that side.
The balls are going that far. Not anymore. Well, for now. Because again, you never know. Another break, another chance. This game could be 2-2. I like this now. They've settled it right down to the Docks United. No more wasted crosses. Compose yourself. Knock it around, play your football. As I say that, Mata gives it right away. And if it's trouble, because there's a lot of pace. It's Woodley. Which of the Woodleys is it?
No help. No help.
Which one of them is it? Is it Kyrie?
Can you imagine that? One versus about 10,000.
It was Kyrie Woodley.
And he held up the ball and nobody came.
Nobody coming. He wanted Cardinale. I wanted Cardinale. There was no Cardinale to be found. Torres. Oh, lovely ball. Sylvanus. He's just offside. That was a brilliant save by Alcende anyway.
In vain. In vain.
In vain indeed.
So congratulations to the man Evo. He will get a full game tonight because the Predators are benchless. So, mejor. Take off this one and put on that one.
Boots it away. Will be a free kick to the Western Predators. So all of a sudden, here's got a lot more quiet since the AC behind me got turned off. I can hear myself think. I can hear myself breathe. I don't like it. It's Lawrence who's launching. This one will beat everybody. Carroll's getting an assist. It's Sylvanus. It's still Sylvanus. Sylvanus James will make it 3-1. And Lawrence gets an assist. Sylvanus with some composure.
That was pace. That was pace. Could that be the floodgates opening?
It was clinical. Very clinical, very decisive, powerful movements, directed movements, well thought out movements.
Remember we said
one result.
it was only the third minute. 87 minutes to go. And it will be 87 minutes of torture.
The worst thing Predators could have done was score the goal that early.
Are you saying that it would have been better off if Cardinale had missed the goal?
I'm just saying, you know, you try not to upset the Ducks. When you upset them, they get mad and they punish you.
And they become clinical.
Indeed.
They rip you apart like surgery.
Rip you apart. Usually, when you play against the Ducks, they control the game. They set the tempo. You wait for them to make a mistake. This could be trouble. He's put it all the way over. Oh, he's gotten it wrong. He got it dreadfully wrong.
That was James. He got in between the two defenders. He got away from the keeper. And instead of tapping it into the goal, he tapped it into the wall. Who is down?
Cardinals.
They don't have a bench.
I told you, Samaro will have to play.
I can't afford to lose card in and now. The players are rushing to the bench for some refreshments.
In the meantime, Coach Ben in conversation with Jose Torres, as well as Daniel Antonio. I think he wants to get a bit more off his right side. He's talking to both his right-sided players.
This game has started so fast that right now we are only in the 33rd minute and it's 3-1.
This game is flying.
It's played at a breakneck pace.
I feel like I'm going to break my neck watching it going back and forth.
It's almost like watching tennis.
Indeed. I'm sitting right at half court. The ball is going bing and bing and bing, and you just swing your head behind the ball. In the minute between time, the Ducks United, they turn this game around quickly.
Looks as if the referee is threatening to give a yellow card to Cecil.
Griff, he's gonna give Griff the yellow. If Griff gets a yellow and he gets one as Eagle Claw's coach, does he get a red card? I wonder.
The good thing about it is that he's wearing red, so you can't give him a red card. You're not going to see it.
If Griff, as a medic, gets a red card, does Griff, the Eagle Claw coach, is he not able to come onto the bench and coach his team?
No. If he gets a red card, he can't medicate.
So he can coach the team, but he has to leave the medical bag at home.
He can have the medical bag, but he cannot apply any medication.
Lovely ball again. Sylvanus again. He wants runners. Sylvanus. Oh, lovely footwork. Torres hits it. Gets the volley. Oh, he gets it wrong. Always leaning
Got his timing
backward.
wrong.
He was always off balance with it.
You know what I like about the Predators? They almost score every game because they have pace.
They have a lot of pace.
And no matter the score, they play as if it's 0-0. They don't know the score.
They run hard. They were there.
There's just no quit.
They don't
Hold
care.
on. Look over at the Predators bench. Is that a player being substituted?
Oh, I think that's a man who's off the field. He's coming back on.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh no. He's one of the persons that's on the field, that's off the field.
Indeed. Charles. Malley. Back toward Charles. For the wide here for Naomi Crooks. Malley again. Crooks. Adventurous pass. Alcendo will let it run for a goal kick.
So now the Predators, they are back to full force. Oh, it was Cardinale.
Indeed, it was Cardinale who was off. I'm not seeing the man Kern Caddy. This could be trouble. It's Deshaun James. Deshaun James has pace. Lovely footwork.
Well done.
Deshaun
That's a
James
shot.
hits it into the side netting. But I really like Deshaun James a whole lot.
I really like the Western Predators tonight.
They're a good side, you know.
They're showing gumption.
They've played some good football. Their standing in the table does not reflect the level of football that they have played all season.
The problem is that they have not been consistent.
Indeed, trouble. It's Sylvanus again in behind. He has company. He makes quick use of that company. Drops this one off looking for Torres. That's easy. Easily defended. They're not clearing it. They don't know how to clear it. They can't find an avenue. They're just kicking.
Into each other.
Cardinale. Evo. Evo giving it back to Cardinale.
A little bit too hard.
A bit too hard.
If I was Cardinale, I wouldn't be too upset because the man Evo is playing within himself, and he's done well so far.
Indeed.
At least he's trying to make some combination plays, not just kicking it away.
Indeed. Ricketts, well defended. And here come the Predators. He has to give it to Cardinale now. Has to find Cardinale. This is where he's dangerous. Cardinale rushes it.
You know, since he scored that goal, he's just kicking from the hip. He could have had another 2 touches.
He rushed it. He has the pace to beat
But then
everyone.
look at how the goal scored. It wasn't from out, it was the pace that he used.
He has the pace to beat everyone. It's a lovely ball. Sylvanus using his pace again. Too strong. Sylvanus cutting it back. And Sylvanus, ever so composed, but overly composed.
He did too much.
He gave himself too much work to do.
Too much. Trying to be cute. Should have pulled the trigger already.
From the time he outmuscled the defender, should have struck it across
Do you
the keeper.
acquaint Sylvanus with muscles? He outboned him.
He outstrengthed him.
Better word.
Whatever strength he used the strength.
Now let's see if
Cardinale up against his former attacker teammates in Kiroy Reed. They were former teammates, the two of them. Know each other's games very well.
Kiroy Reed looks a bit rusty though. Check it out. He's been stepping over a lot of balls and getting on the wrong side.
Well,
but he's very, very robust.
He's not played competitive football in a couple of months. So, a couple of months of eating Angolan food and not playing football will do that to you.
What's the Angolan food? Rice and peas? Peas and rice.
maybe a bit of Enos Chinese food, you never know. Here's Sylvanus. Okay. Sylvanus.
Guilty of holding the ball a bit too long.
Kick.
This is
trouble.
That's Ricketts land.
That's Ricketts
territory. This is Ricketts territory.
That's his country. That's his domain. That's where he operates.
This could be trouble. This is Bino's habitat.
Savannah's there to be nothing more than a distraction.
Looks more like 10 ounces.
That's a very close. That's about 10 inches. That's a very close 10 yards. Ricketts drives it straight into the aforementioned wall. That wall looked a bit close. So I don't think it would have mattered either way, because Ricketts' connection was not the best. It's a good touch. St. Jean does very well yet again.
Who's down?
Somebody's down.
Is that Amidi?
My glasses are not doing me service today because I can't tell you.
Into minute number 41. It's 3-1 in favor of Dogs. You would love to hear this. The Predators go first.
The Predators had the lead. They had the lead for all of 2.5 minutes.
I would say more like 1 second. Did you see his shirt, Lakers?
Which Lakers?
And he was exposing the shirt.
He had number 23. Well, is that LeBron's Lakers jersey? It might have been LeBron. I don't know. I can't see. I know LeBron was 23, then he was 6. I don't know what number he wears now for the Lakers.
You're not missing any action. There is a player injured. It looks like a meeting. That's it.
Somebody is hurt.
So the game has slowed significantly, but still, there's a good sting to the game.
Indeed,
Look at the boy standing on the ball.
Went over to look at the Male League standings whenever it decides to load up, because the last time I checked it, it was a very strange and very close middle of the table. The fight for the final Champions League position was looking very tight. And yes, indeed, as things stand right now, the Ducks have played 8, they've won all 8. They have 24. Attackers They're second with 18 from 8. Lions have played the 9. They have 16. Then in fourth, it's DFC, who have 12. But after that, Lima's, Eagle Claw, Uprising, and Spartans all have 8 points. So the battle for that last Champions League position, it's very tight between 5 teams fighting for one spot. This second half of the season is going to be very, very exciting. Here's St. John. Trying to put a ball into the mixer, but deflected away again. And yet again, a Docks United corner. Ball coming in. That will be goal number 4. Dondre Charles, I believe, got the touch this time. But those in-swinging corners from Ricketts proving to be too much for the Predators to deal with. Dondre Charles, the big man, getting that final touch, that crucial touch. Ducks lead 4-1 as the seconds tick over to halftime. Predators started strongly, but they're fading fast. The Ducks have a 3-goal cushion, a comfortable cushion now. We won't see any surprises. The only question is now, how many will the Ducks pile on? How many? Launched straight toward Reed. And Reed finds Sylvanus. Ricketts drives it through. That one is well defended by the Western Predators. There will be a bit of added time. I think I saw, can't remember how many minutes I saw actually. The ball flashed a bit too quickly. Here's the goal scorer. No, that's Kira Reed, not the goal scorer just yet. Torres. Ricketts. Turning every which way he can turn. O'Donoghue. Driving down the line. Well dispossessed. Very well dispossessed. It was even better to win it back. Ricketts. Torres. Lovely ball. Sylvanus is just off. And he just prevents what would have been the assist of the season by Jose Torres. I don't know. He picked that ball through that line. That would have been that was a sumptuous ball. You see that ball in the Premier League. You don't see that ball in Angola. Sylvanus just offside. It'll be a free kick to the Predators, taken quickly, looking for Woodley. Rene. Reed goes in, went in chugging. He went in with all the effort of a bull. He went in like an ox. He's still there now with Carney. And Reed says it's a bit too easy. That's child's play. Torres does well in the end. Took a bit too many touches though. It will be a foul. It will be a free kick. Mata. Crooks. Ricketts. Sylvanas is onside this time. Sylvanas with the chance to make it 5. Putting it across. Trying to find his strike partner in Mali. It's easy for Alcindor. He has a long boot as well. Again, O'Donoghue gives it away a bit cheaply. Predators, just three men in black forward. Looking for Cardenay, easy for Lawrence. Reed. That's the halftime whistle. It says referee Neil Gums. And at the half, it was a fast start by the Western Predators. Because 3 minutes in, Cardenay Rennie gave them the lead. But since that, it's been Ducks, and more Ducks. Sylvanas has scored. Torres has scored. Crooks has scored. Mali has scored. They're sharing the wealth with Jonathan Gishard out. And at the halftime whistle, it's Ducks 4, Predators 1. put. Somebody come on. I see him come on. Welcome back to the REGTC. It's the Predators. It's the Ducks United. And at the half, after an early Predator start, it's the Ducks who maintain a 4-goal-1 advantage. Courtesy, first it was Mali, and then it was Torres, and it was Silva, and then Dondre Charles.
Andrew Charles, he scored the last goal.
Indeed he did.
For the 5th minute.
Indeed it was. A change was made. I do think that the Vinci man, Ken Sam,
He's on.
has come on to the field of play to play centre back.
So who's off?
Is I'm looking for Captain Matter. No, Captain Matter is there. Is it Zanya O'Donoghue? Who has come off? I think it's Zanya O'Donoghue who's come off the field of play.
Think he's injured?
I'm not sure.
Look like the man we had has pushed up into midfield, and the man Elijah has gone back into defense.
Playing right back is Elijah.
I think that Silvana should have a hat-trick by now.
Easily.
But I think he has played around with the ball too much. I think he's trying to do a little bit too much instead of just finishing the game. But I'm looking at the Ducks right now, and I'm just saying it's going to take a lot to stop the Ducks this year.
This year? For a long time. Once they have...
That's a nasty tackle.
Once there's Bino, once there's Ricketts, it's going to be hard to stop them, period.
No. The man...
Ricketts to Mali.
What's his name?
Ricketts drives it at goal. Oh, it goes wide.
Does the man who came back from attackers, does he seem to have put on some weight? What's his name again?
Reed?
Reed.
Maybe a bit hefty. May have eaten a bit too much turkey.
Oh, Angola Chinese.
A good chicken fried rice has never hurt anybody. A couple now, then you start to talk about a bit too much. It's a good play by the Predators. Very good players in Manny Amity. Amity wants runners. Amity has a runner. One of them is Woodley. He has a lot of pace, but Mata is there.
Is Mata that pacey? He looked fast there.
He looked very fast.
I thought it was Charles.
I've not seen too much of Alpha McLean today. He's been very defensive.
Is he playing in defense?
Yeah, I think he's been playing at left back. He's looked very... He's done a lot more on the defensive end than he has going forward. We know his pace going forward is a problem. This will be a long throw.
No. Who just made that one? Was it
It was Chiron, I believe.
Because what's his name?
This is trouble bouncing around and hooked clear.
Somebody has a pronounced limp. It looks to be the man Rennie.
He's been hurt since the first half, so.
But they're still benchless. They have an orange bench.
If they don't want to use the orange bench, they do have two white chairs to use as two Predators clatter into each other. Sylvanus, oh dear, this is trouble. This is a lot of trouble. Oh, it's a heavy touch, and Braylon Bryan will do very well with that one. Reed as there's three Predators all back there, and Sylvanus tells Reed to just play it out.
That doesn't look good.
They clattered into each other.
It's Cardinal and Woodley. No, here is Judith trailing Cecil.
This time, hey, Griff is putting on some pace, you know.
Oh, yeah. No,
Oh, Griff is pacing.
Judith is catching up to him. Look at her. Look at her go.
It's a much closer second place this time.
But this is shaking her head. I could beat both of them.
I would pay to see that race for the next half hour entertainment. Brittany against the medical staff.
But they said she can give them a handicap and beat them. And we're going to let them do box to box.
They won't
18 yard to 18 yard.
They won't make it to the halfway line.
Who? Brittany or they? None of the above.
I think Griff makes it and that's it.
Cutty will make it too.
I think Cutty will make it.
Yes, I think the race will be between Judith and Brittany.
Okay, we'll make Cutty and Griff go to the 18 yard and Judy and Brittany go to the halfway line. That's a change for the Ducks United, and it does appear to be the end of the night for Sylvanus James. So Sylvanus' night is over, and he is going to be replaced by a re-debuting certain Taji Baba Yardman Johnson. Barbara is back. He is back in the camp of the Ducks United. He's come on for Sylvanus. If you're going to make the sub, why not make it at halftime?
Do you know about the big Mother's Day giveaway on Saturday? Are you a mother?
I hope not.
You know, we're asking all the mothers to come out because we're going to have a big giveaway and you can get a chance to win a big Mother's Day package. Brittany, can you update us as to what this prize would be? Oh, she says, stay tuned. It's going to be something massive for the women. And we're not going to wait until Sunday to give it away because Sunday is Mother's Day. I would want you to be able to actually be able to use it on Mother's Day. It could be a staycation. It could be a dinner. And it may very well be a car.
Johnson, I'm perturbed. I'm very perturbed again. Because I want to know, Brittany, is there any possibility that I can win something, please?
Yes, there's something coming up for
They
Father's Day.
never let me win. I always want to win, and I'm always told I can't compete.
Listen, for this one, all you have to be a father. Are you a father?
I hope not.
And if you're not a father, you lose out once again.
I can't win. They never let
He
me
seemed stunned a while ago when I said, are you a father?
I hope not.
You hope not. Are you hoping you are?
As far as I am concerned.
Everyone should be proud to be a father.
Well, apparently Drake isn't, but we're not going to get into that one there now. Yes, I'm young. Yes, I have the internet.
You don't want to spend money. That's what happened.
From what I've been told, that's money I'm not prepared to give away. Oh, that's a lovely clearance by Alpha. I told you, he's playing a lot of defense, you know, Alpha McLean.
He's playing in the left back position, though.
They tried to use him to counteract the pace of first Sylvanus and now Baba Johnson. As this does not look good.
That's Cardinal.
Looking at
Yes,
maybe
it is. Number 7. And they don't have a sub.
They don't have a sub.
I'm seeing somebody in black. It look like the match commissioner. Perhaps
Yes.
she can come on, sneak on.
Well, to be fair, Caricia, she can do a job in midfield for the Predators, you know.
She can.
She can do a job. Here's Johnson.
Can he do a job for the Doc?
Is he a real John? Is he your cousin?
Yes, we are all related.
I think you're all related.
All Johnsons are related.
I think they all have the same finishing attributes as well.
So do I. Except for the last time out.
Johnson.
Oh, what a goal! What
what a
a
hit.
sneaky goal!
Oh.
It came across. The man, Allen Glenville, just went across, back heel it, and everyone stood up and he went to the back of the net.
Just
Oh, sneaky, sneaky,
clever.
sneaky Allen.
Clever by the man, Mali. They're too much to handle, you know. They get difficult to handle at times.
Here's
They
my
have
question.
been too much.
Do you think the floodgates will open now?
They're already open.
Is it flooded?
It's not quite. It's a drip. It's a slight drizzle through. It's a small crack.
Well, it opened 5 times, so it's trouble.
Indeed, it's still dripping. We're yet to see it really pour out of the hole yet. It's still dripping.
So, I think at this time we're all waiting with a bated breath as Brittany gives her prediction.
I need to look back at this goal. It was a quickly taken corner, and Mali didn't touch it. Ricketts played it all the way through, and nobody touched it.
Are you sure?
I'm positive. That is
Vamos a ver.
Jermaine Ricketts' goal. Ricketts took the in-swinging corner. Nobody touched it. It went straight into the far corner.
I will check.
I think that goal belongs to Jermaine Ricketts.
You think? Well, Marley's claiming it.
I don't know. It doesn't matter who claims it. If that's what Porty saw.
Porty. No, I think it's the referee.
Oh, indeed. This is station referee.
Brittany, who scored that goal?
I'm looking at it close. Johnson, I don't think anybody touched it.
Look good. But look at what the reaction after.
I've slowed it down. I'm going to zoom in like I'm a VAR. This is trouble,
look
however.
at pace.
This is pace. It's a lot of pace.
But you know, Cooks is fast also.
Indeed, he wins a free kick, however. Just I want you to look at it while I zoom in. We're going to look. I'm going to zoom in. The ball goes all the way through.
Let's see again. Look at Marley claiming it.
I'm going to carry it back. Hold on. Zoomed it back out. I'm waiting for the free kick to be taken. Going to zoom it back in. Slow it down. Looked like it went all the way through to me, Johnson. Mali is claiming it, though. You can't say Mali's not claiming it. Mali has his hand up. Either way, Predators free kick.
Do you think that he has fooled the referee?
I hope not.
He has fooled me.
Ball coming in, that's a bit...
Wide.
It did have Lawrence worried, but it did go wide. Goal kick to the Ducks United.
So you think that that's it for Cardinet?
I believe so.
He's hopping quickly to the bench. Perhaps he's looking to get back over to the bench to get back on? No way.
I hope not.
No way.
You have bigger games than this. Trouble.
Oh, look at
Torres,
Jose go.
because it's
Look at
Johnson
the
in there as
speed.
well.
Oh,
Torres
what a
goes
tackle.
down. He wants something.
Is that a penalty?
No, he's pointed out for a goal kick.
What's that speed? Who was that? Chucky?
I think it may have been Chucky Ruwan, you know.
Was that the Chuckster?
It may have been Chucky Ruwan, you know.
Gomez was going at 153 miles per hour and Chucky at 153.5.
Chucky was going. Chucky was.
That was a
chugging.
Chuckster. So we're checking VAR. Is it Marley's goal, Rose, or was it the goal coming from Bino? Huh?
As
Marley was claiming it though. Elijah with the throw, plays it to Reed number 9. Plays it across field to Ken Sam. Ken Sam plays it forward to Allen, the thief, because I understand he stole the goal, but played through. Here comes Bino. Oh. The fine save. Cleared away.
brilliant save. Brilliant by Royal Sender.
Here is
Bino thought he had him beat.
good fake. He's going to leave it. Woody gets it. Has a man in front of him. Turns inside. Oh, that's a dangerous ball.
Oh,
Why
Kyrie.
would you do
Oh,
that?
Kyrie.
Oh,
Oh, Kyrie
trouble.
Good save, Alcindor.
Why did he play the ball across there?
That's a suicidal pass, really. When you play that pass, there's only one possible result.
Murder.
Here comes Mata. St. John. I must say, unless there's an injury, I'm a bit surprised that St. John stayed on the field and Zanyo Donahue didn't. You can tell St. John is not quite natural in that right back role. This runs are not as decisive as Zanyo Donahue's would be, and as they have been for as long as we've known Zanyo Donahue. He's a fullback. He understands the role of fullback. Will there be a chance for another bit of thievery? Ricketts puts it in. This time it's off the crossbar.
Keeper is down. Foul
Keeper
against
fouled,
Marley.
says referee Gums.
Marley's not happy.
Deshaun James having a bit of fun with the football.
Marley's still demonstrating. I didn't touch him. He didn't touch the ball either.
No touch, no touch.
No toe. No toke. No toke. It's well read there.
Mali. Really tried to be clever. Crooks. DeAndre Childs looking for Johnson, and Johnson couldn't quite stretch the boot high enough.
Guess what? Rene Cardinale is back on the field. Cardinale Rene is back on the field.
Are you sure?
At the top of the key.
Is that Cardinale or is that
I
Deshaun
am
James?
absolutely sure.
How sure are we?
Because he's limping.
Is that Cardinale or is that James? No, I'm seeing Evo. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Johnson, I think you're wrong, Johnson. Well, that's a lovely ball. Torres, oh, lovely ball! Brilliant by Jose Torres.
I called it long before. No, who is that?
That's Deshaun James.
That's Cardinale. It's Deshaun who is off. That's Cardinale's walk. Cardinale's 7.
No, Cardinale's 17. Deshaun James is 7.
That is a Cardinale walk.
It may be a Cardinale walk, but if it's number 7 on his back, that's Deshaun James.
There's a 7 on his back. I don't know which 7.
It's either 0-7 or 1-7. I don't know which 7 it is.
The way he puts his hand on his head looks like Cardinale.
I just think that's Deshaun James.
You think so?
I think it is.
You think? We shall see.
I didn't see the runner.
Look.
When I see the run, I can tell you.
I can tell the stance. Judith. Hello? Okay, I'll come to you. I'll find out for sure. Look. That's Cardinale.
That may be.
That's Cardinale.
I can't tell. I don't know. Johnson says Cardinale. In the meantime, it's Woodley. That may be Cardinale, you know. It may just be. Other way, it's Kiroy Reed. The problem with the Predators jerseys is that the numbers are white, and there's a white strip running right through the back and the front of the jersey. So we're missing that crucial number. Here's Barbara Johnson. Johnson. Oh, lovely footwork, getting past. Johnson puts it all the way across. No one there to read it. Crooks, cutting inside. Referee plays advantage. Space for Ricketts. Ricketts hits it. Lovely save by Alcenda again. No one wants it. It's poked goal one. Does it go in? It does go in. 7 goals to 1 now. And I think Kiroy Reed has himself a goal on debut. Kiroy Reed reacted first. And the Ducks United make this game an even wider and even taller and even bigger hill to climb for the Western Predators. Reed has a goal. The Ducks have 7. It's 7 goals to 1. I think we can see now the floodgates, they may have just opened. Alpha. Is that Alpha? It's someone trying to beat everybody. Just not the best move. That's a bad challenge. That's not good at all. And the referee goes straight to his pocket. That's a very, very bad challenge. Late, high, yellow. Seems to be Kern Caddy there. Reed, wide for Johnson. Easy. Child's play, says Woodley. Here's DeAndre Childs. Reed. Careless. Predators throw. He's going the wrong way. He has to tack because he has 3 Duck shots around him. He's done well, but St. John has done even better. And now St. John has Barbara Johnson to Ricketts. Back toward Barbara Johnson. Johnson puts it across. Torres couldn't finish. Malley lays it off. It's DeAndre Childs here. Charles, that's a great hit by Reed. But it's blocked well. Here's Torres. Torres turning, maintaining possession, wins a throw-in. Johnson. And St. John wins a corner. It will be another one of the in-swinging variety. Ricketts, he scored from one today. And he's assisted from a couple. Can he provide another moment of magic? Another delightful ball in. I'll send a hat to get a fingertip to it. Oh, these corners have been magical by being a Ricketts today. And I think Mata will take the other one and try to do the exact same thing. Whip it in hard, right within the 6-yard area, so that any deflection goal would likely beats the keeper. Mata, it's the exact same thing. It's the header by St. John. It's deflected away. You can see the plan coming to fruition. They've been causing headache from the corner flag.
I just hate to leave this booth. Every time I leave the booth, how many goals have scored? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I missed 2. Is it 6 or 7?
It's 7-1 right now.
So who scored the last 2? The last
Ricketts scored 1 and Keroy Reed, I believe, scored 1. And I think Royal Sender was just booked for a bit of descent. And now one has been shown to another Western Predator. So I think Amity got one just now as well. So I think Alcindor the keeper got one, and Imani Amity got a yellow.
So they're losing it.
Just a bit.
The wheels are coming off.
They're not attached the way they were a bit earlier. We can say that for sure. Lovely corner. It's
Trouble.
Ricketts in
Trouble.
space.
Don't get on that left
Ricketts
side.
up for Mali. Straight into the arms of Alcindor.
Knowing the ability of Mali, Mali should have done better.
He should have buried it. No other way of putting it, really.
There's a one man up front. Oh, can they get away?
Saturday. Lovely bit of footwork.
Don't like the angle. Don't like the angle.
Oh, lovely bit of footwork.
And he finishes! Oh, that's a fine try.
Oh, Khalid is causing trouble, you know.
It's a one-man army.
He is taking them on by himself, and he is winning.
And he's injured.
He's hurt. What he's doing is his
It's
job.
Deshaun.
It's Deshaun who's out, Deshaun James. For the meantime, for the Docs, it's the end of the night for St. Jean. And an introduction today to the action for, is it T-Ray Coffee who's coming in? I think it may be T-Ray. He's coming into the right back role.
He's coming in earlier and earlier.
Indeed, he's getting more
Last time he
minutes.
came in the 73rd minute. Now he comes in into the 71st. 2 minutes earlier.
He's getting a chance now. He's playing it right back. He's very comfortable on the wing as well. The Dogs do have a habit of playing wingers at fullback. They did it for years with Marshall and Smiles, as Rennie has a hit at goal, trying to catch Lawrence off guard. Lawrence was well alert to it.
When he can discipline himself, he could be a good addition to the national team.
Keyword, discipline. No one has ever doubted Carnerede's ability. The discipline has always been the question. In the meantime, it's a brilliant run by Mali, and Mali is trying to lob Alcindor. Communication there. Reed boots it away.
Yeah, next slide, we got these in. Okay. Okay, but
Alpha.
one was on 90 just
Evo can't get there. Manta. Reed. Crooks. Looking for Barber. Alcindor will get there first.
I must say again, even though it is 7 goals to 1, the Western Predators have not played. Look at Amidi go right now. Look at the hustle. Look at Cardinet. Look at the man Woodley. They are fighting tooth and nail as if it's 0-0.
The scoreline doesn't reflect the true performance because the Dogs have not played well and the Predators have played well.
Well, I would say they have played well in patches.
spurts.
Yes.
Yes, in spurts.
Could have some really nice build-up.
Indeed. But it's 7 goals to 1 and a game that is not a 7-1 game. Here's Ricketts.
It's more like a 1-7 game.
Oh, that's a ball and a half. Looking for Torres. That was a brilliant bit of defending. It was a flick he didn't know too much about, but he got something on it. T-Ray just came on with some tired shoes. Cardinet again.
Is that a sign of tiredness?
I don't know.
Ooh, what
Oh,
a tackle.
no.
What a tackle.
I
Dangerous
didn't know.
tackle. Can't make that tackle.
They're just throwing challenges now.
Too rough, too rough. And it was from Cardinet, so Cardinet can't be injured with such a sizzling tackle.
I think you forget Carney's a bushman. Carney doesn't get hurt.
I'm seeing, sitting right in front of me, the man Jonathan Guichard. We not only want him to come back, no, but we need him for the national team. Yes, we need him for the national team. Ah, that's a good ball. Ooh.
Well read. Amity. Looking for Kern Caddy. Amity can't get through. It's a Predator free kick.
Call is being made now.
I had not seen Kern Caddy for the entirety of the first half.
Is he there?
I'm now seeing Kern all over the pitch.
Is this the same Caddy?
It's the same Kern.
Is he being ubiquitous?
I think he's being ubiquitous today.
Not today, but now. Where is he? What position is he playing?
He's number 6.
Number 6.
He's playing sort of.
Somebody's
I
down.
think he's playing up front of Cardinal right now. Look at him just going over to a T-Ray.
Okay. Someone is down. It looks as if the Chuckster. No?
No, it's not the Chuckster. It's not long sleeves, and maybe one of the center halves. I think.
They've already lost one. They cannot afford to go 2 men down against the Ducks. He needs to get up. He needs to play.
Is that Kyrie Woodley? I think it may be Kyrie. Is that number 21? If it's 21, it's Kyrie.
Yes, it looks so. He's getting up though. They can ill afford. He can't even limp.
He has to hobble.
They still have 14 minutes to go. And I think they're a little bit top heavy though, because they're pushing men forward and they're losing men at the back.
Indeed. They went from having a wall to having a fence. There's a lot of holes now.
Look at trouble.
Trying to poke their way through now on the Docks. And they can't poke their way through. It's Torres. It's Alcenda who does brilliant work yet again.
Sizzling, scorching ground.
Roy Alcenda. He's not a keeper, you know. He's not even a keeper.
What is he?
He's a utility man. He is ubiquitous. This is trouble again. Mucho problemo. Oh, that's a pin. That's a bad challenge. No, it's not.
Play on.
Referee says play on.
That was dangerous.
He collapsed.
And you know,
the referee in the room with me agrees with me.
To injury, the Ducks are just ringing the changes. Men coming in left, right, and center like Indians on a rampage.
I think Bino's coming out. And is T-Ray coming out too?
That can't happen.
Can't be T-Ray.
That can't happen.
No, Mally is coming out with Bino.
Oh. T-Ray just going over for some instructions.
Okay, T-Ray's playing left back now. Okay. I thought he gave T-Ray 6 minutes.
Who coming in?
I don't know. I know Massive, I think, is coming on. I'm saying Massive. I think is that Colonel Felix? It may be Colonel Felix, along with Massive.
He used to play for attackers.
Indeed. Felix.
What's Massive's name? Right name? T-Ray with a shot.
Oh, it's dipping, you know.
Ooh.
It was dipping, you know. The correct name for Massive is Ricky Young.
Ricky Young.
But he's massive.
He's massive. How could it be Young Ricky?
I don't know. I'm not going to question the order. That's given to me.
Reed plays it through. Looking for Torre. Torre not happy. No happy, Torre.
Happy.
No happy. Again, credit to the Predators. They're not giving up. They're fighting. They're fighting tooth and nail.
Evo. Caddy. They have runners going forward. One of them is Kyrie Woodley. Woodley looking for Cardinal. Well, defended by T-Ray. And now it's Keroy Reed.
Keroy Reed has pushed into his preferred
his
area.
natural role.
Oh,
His Torres. Torres has a runner.
Look at the passes coming across goal. Had to get it back behind them.
He had to get it over them. He had Dondre Charles using all of the length of his legs to get to that back post. And that's a lot of legs.
I think that had to be a better quality pass because there were 2 men going in like, ooh, vultures.
They were tearing in like hairs.
I seen 9 minutes, 88 minutes. Oh, time is rushing up there. It's 7-1. The Ducks putting a spanking on the Predators, but the Predators are fighting tooth and nail. They're just not giving up. There is no quitting the Predators.
We've been waiting all day for the floodgates to open, but they haven't opened.
The goals are just seeping in.
Yeah, they're getting a little burst now and again, but they have not quite broken down this
And all
dam.
credit to Evo.
Indeed.
He's the linchpin in the middle there.
Evo is controlling everything. I think Evo is a player of the match.
Not yet. That will go to the winning team. So he has to score all of 8 goals.
Hey, never doubt the F Meister.
Okay.
Massive. Plays this one back toward Crooks. And the Crooks' shot is deflected away from the corner. But there's no Beano to take it. So who'll take it? Are they going to give the massive man a corner? No. Nobody wants it.
Nobody wants it. So it looks as if the linesman is going to take it.
The lineman's going to take the corner.
It up. Nobody's going there. Now it looks like Mata. Mata may be playing for time.
Taking your time with it.
You're not playing for time as if he's behind. Maybe showing some mercy. Took an hour to get to the ball.
An hour and a half. You have to add the Angola tax as well. And everything Angola's a half or behind. Let's play it in. The edge of the area. Reed. Reed wanted it back. He won't get it back. It will be Ducks through. Again, Torre, no happy.
No happy, no?
No happy.
Person on the right look fast.
Indeed. It's a good turn. If there's one thing you can say about the Predators, everybody's fast.
Is Evo fast?
Evo is the fastest. He's massive. Charles. Shifted all the way across. Oh, that's loose. That's very loose by young T-Ray. And T-Ray gives it away. Quickly regained, however, by Naomi Crooks.
Foul.
Doc's free kick.
Now look at Johnson in the middle, empty. He is being totally unmarked at this point.
Baba wants a goal.
Ball going the other way. One lone player up front, and it's Cardinal among the trees. He has one isolated. Can he get past him?
He's up against Kennel Field. He's trying to go for a shot. Now Massive can chug. And Massive can free the man, Baba Johnson. Look at Alpha speed. Look at the speed of Alpha.
So Johnson is fast too.
Oh, Alpha's too quick. Alpha's way too quick. Keroy Reed. Johnson. He's clipping it through to nobody. Again, Torre, no happy.
No happy. Again, the chemistry is not there yet. Remember, Johnson is new. It will take a little time for him to blend.
Johnson is a doc.
Is he a doc?
He was on docks for a number of... That's a long time ago. He knows all these guys. He played with Baba and Mata. Not with Baba. He played with Bino and Mata. Did he play with Sylvanus? No, I think he left before Sylvanus' time.
He was a doc.
He was a doc.
As they say, once a doc, always a doc.
But there's only one doc. I am the doc.
Oh, nice one by T-Way. T-Way, touch long. Oh, too long. Wins himself a corner nevertheless. He's going down.
He's down. Transmission is blown. I think T-Ray's night is done. I think T-Ray's finished.
No, his plug has been plucked.
Oh. He's catching his breath. That was a long run.
He's just winded and a long touch. He's just winded.
He was chugging,
Struggling. He will take the corner.
T-Ray's going to take the corner.
Oh, so he's really elevated tonight. We're at minute number 85.
He came on the 71st minute. He's on corner duty.
That's a massive improvement.
T-Ray is having a time of his life right now.
T-Ray is ubiquitous.
He's loving this game. I think T-Ray wants his game to play forever. Ball comes across. That one dealt with.
I just feel like this is T-Ray's time to score. It's nothing better than to come on when you're 7 goal up and you have players around you that can find you the ball.
Indeed. I think Tyrion needs to expand his horizons. And as we like to say, I think Tyrion needs to drive. He's not quite driving right now. He's coasting. His handbrake is still up. Massive. Massive. Up against Evo. That's a lot.
Did he get past Evo?
That's a lot of years in those knees.
So he must be skilled to get past Evo.
No one gets past Evo.
No one gets past Evo in this game. Oh, we controlled it for Baba Johnson. Baba Johnson begging like a dog for a corner.
He wanted the handball.
Crooks.
He will hit this.
He will hit it from there. He does, but it's a powder puff. It's a crawler.
I want to roll on the ground like it rolled. It was like a tire.
It crawled.
Was it a snail? Or would you call it a worm?
They're still going.
Oh no, that's a bad challenge. That's bad. That's late.
Who's that? T-Ray.
It's T-Ray.
The ubiquitous T-Ray.
T-Ray's bored.
So let's see. Can they hit it from there? Nah, you're not gonna beat Jelani, the man with such experience from there.
No, he'll hit it. He may not score, but he'll definitely hit it.
Who's gonna hit it?
That's Kern.
I'll leave it for the man, Amidi. The whistle has blown, nobody wants it. Kern is gonna kick it. Yeah, it's Kern. Oh, hits it hard and high.
I told you he'll hit it, but I don't think
he will score it. So we're into the 87th minute. Ooh, I would say on tonight, the Predators have done well against the rampaging, surging, surgical Ducks.
The scoreline does not reflect how well
and how
the
hard
Predators have played. They've put in an effort. They've put in a shift. They have a good side. They will cause problems for any side in round 2. Because now what they have that they lacked is an attacking focal point.
Who's that?
It's Mr. Rennie. Yes, Jose Torre. Can Torre be happy now?
Look at the offside.
It's a good ball.
He went offside.
No, it's not a good ball.
Didn't time his one Johnson.
Baba's trying too hard for a goal. He saw Kiroy Reed score one. Now he wants one.
Is the player of the game for you?
Evo.
It has to go to the winning team.
Evo's been a full 90, and the old players passed him.
But what about T-Way who came on the 71st minute? That's history for you.
He's taken a corner, got the yellow card. I think he's done very well.
He's ubiquitous.
He's been ubiquitous.
Let me see.
In all seriousness, I think Ricketts, he's got no goal. I think he's got like 3 assists from the corner flag.
What about Toy?
No, Torre's not been bad either. Stefanos was a bit wasteful. Mali wasn't bad. Dondre Charles has been good today, actually. He's gotten a goal. He's been very good today, has Dondre Charles.
You know what's funny? Nobody has 2 goals. No, Glenville has 2.
Which one has to?
Well, I don't know because we don't know if Glenville is a Ricketts goal.
No, it's not. It's Bino's goal. It's not Glenville's goal. Mali, I love you, but can't give me that one, buddy.
Ricketts has 1?
I think Ricketts is score. I think that corner goal belongs to Ricketts. Dondre Charles hits it. And now it's Barber's chance. And now Barber will finally get the long sought after goal. Welcome back to the Ducks United. Barber
Johnson
puts the cherry on the
name?
ice, on the cake. Tashi Barber Johnson makes it 8-1.
And he has some fans. Now, I have something wrong here. I see 7. You are missing 1, you know.
You are missing 1 because when you left, there were 2.
Who scored those 2 goals?
Kiroy Reed scored 1 of them. You
got
that one. I told you about Kiroy Reed.
And you said Ricketts. Were you talking
Ricketts
to
scored
Ricketts?
from the corner.
But then I'm missing someone. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7,
We'll
8.
find it. We'll go back and find it somewhere. The referee has it. A lot of goals. I can't remember.
Ever missed that?
Oh no. Referee Neil
On
Guns,
point.
son 90.
On
Didn't
point.
want a second more. Ducks, after an early scare, make it business as usual. Final scoreline tonight. Ducks United 8. Western Predators 1. They shared the goals today. Malley scored, Torres scored, Silvana scored, Dondre Charles scored, Ricketts scored, Reed scored, Barbara Johnson scored. The Ducks, comfortable, composed. 3 more points to add to their tally. While the Predators, hard fought. The scoring doesn't reflect the effort they put in, but a tough loss nonetheless. Final score here at the REGTC for the weekend. Ducks United 8. Western Predators 1. Join us midweek for more footballing action, but for now, and for this weekend, and for myself and Johnson, we will take you back to Master Control.